Well, we are live at least. Could be lagging a lot, which probably means I am. I'll just do that. Let's just, that's my, I can't remember my password for my, I don't know, but welcome into the chat, welcome. Alright, let's try and do this. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Let me just log in to my Gmail on my phone. So I can enter the code for my chat. Okay. There we go. Okay, so where's my chat? No. Showing up. Let me just go off that a minute. Because that should be chat. Let me just have a look at this, what this is. because it should have come up with my chat. Trying to sort things out. Fuck it. Just on. Right. Let's check to see if we can. Hello everybody, hello. We are going to get right into GeoGuessr and I'm going to do some learnable meta today. But before I get into learnable metas, I will show you there is 11 hours left. I am in 6th position. We should be going into possibly gold 2. So in the next YouTube video, we will have hopefully we should have a video on GeoGuessr showing that we are in gold 2. But other than that, we will now, like I say, get to doing learnable metas. I do apologise if you can hear some things in the background. Again, drop a like, drop subscribe. We will get into GeoGuessr. I do apologise if it starts lagging and gets a bit framey. Like I said, I do apologise. Yeah. What are we on? Yeah. So going on live on YouTube makes no difference. So it's going to be the fact that my laptop is hot, too hot. Need to sort it out. We have dropped a lot of frames. I'm going to go to output and we're going to change it to 2000 kbps. And we are going to put can't change frames per second because I'm live. Hello everyone, hello. We are doing the Latin America meta. Like I say, I do apologise for it lagging when it does lag. I am live streaming from my MacBook via OBS, which kind of, you know, maybe thing. So Latin America, that lagged a bit then. So we are obviously doing Latin America. That's lagging like mad, but that's what I have to deal with at the minute. we'll try and push through it. I wish there was a way that I could live stream this game and other games from my PS5, but there's no other way. This kind of is suns to the north or southern hemisphere, so we're going to be past this line, so it's more likely to be Chile, Peru, Bolivia, Paraguay and things like that. Yes, I can move and do other things. We look to be just, like I say, some random lag spikes. Rio Grande. Yeah. And my mouse has died. Well, disconnect because I've got a Bluetooth mouse. I probably would say this is more likely to be I want to say more likely to be Peru. I could be wrong. Yeah, mouse is died. Might just have to change battery, I can't remember. Just change battery in that. Unfair actually. I've got a battery in my drawer. So we might have a little bit of a better in terms of things. I'm gonna say Chile, but it's not going to be. And we have lag. Argentina license plates have a black dot in the middle. Wait, what? A black dot in the middle? Where's the black dot? Where's the black dot? Like I said, I do apologise for frame rates dropping and lagging. I am trying to fix things for when I do stream. I'll go to 1000 kbps. See how that does. Welcome everyone to stream. Welcome, welcome. Put in the chat hello or anything you see think might help in terms of, you know, where you think it could be. Sun is to the north again, so it's southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. More likely going to be, I don't exactly know where this could be, but it's going to be, the meta's going to be that pole. It's going to be that pole. welcome everyone who's in stream. We are playing GeoGuessr. Like I say, if you think you know where this is, we are in Latin America, doing the learnable meta for Latin America. We know it's southern hemisphere of Latin America, so it's going to be like somewhere past that line and down. So we can hopefully pinpoint. I can move obviously, but I just like to stay in one place for a little bit. Thought that was a sign then. Probably more likely going to put maybe Argentina. You know, we kind of actually, it's kind of a bit green and flat-ish. What's this? Jose Mis. Let's say welcome everyone to stream. Playing learnable metas. See, I could put Argentina, but it could be wrong. So let's go back to the start. The car. Doesn't really say anything or show anything. It's going to be the pole. Rather than waste time, I think I'm going to probably put somewhere in terms. Oh, it could be Bolivia, but it's not. I'll put like Argentina away. Then it was Brazil. So we will, again, we know it's somewhere South America. Kind of to the northwest is the sun, so northwest. Southern hemisphere again. Is the car a meta? No, because you can't really see it. So the meta might be. What's the meta going to be? That could be Chile. Or Chile, however you pronounce it. We are good at things. We're good at deterring things, and I might just put Chile, and I'm gonna put in more region of like Santiago. It wasn't. It was Colombia. Yo, Ethan, how are you? How is everything? How are you enjoying the stream? Now this I learned. I tried to do streaming on Twitch. It worked and then didn't work. And this, I think, I can't remember it. Did I already ask how you are, Ethan. Yeah. This the unique to Uruguay. Bolivia. You good? I'm good, thank you for asking. Appreciate it. Is this going to be Bolivia again? Yeah, I'm going to just add that one, and I'm going to put it more towards there. It was more like Santa Cruz type straight. Like I say, I do apologise if we do drop frames. We seem to do a lot better at 1000 kbps, so I might go to 550 kbps and see how that goes about things. Let's go back onto that now, view results. 8,388. It's not too bad, not too good. Welcome everyone to stream. Welcome. We'll do the meta again. Latin America metas for today. And if we turn around, that is the Colombia sign. So if you're ever wondering if when you do play, or if you do play GeoGuessr and you're not really good at figuring things out, that there is the Colombia sign. In fact, where is the sun? Sun is pretty much non-existent in this photo, but I would roughly put it there. So I'm gonna go more into Bogota, and it was, oh, we're on a bit of lag. Do apologise. Do apologise if you are experiencing lag as well. I want to get, better at knowing how to stop my lag in terms of, we're at 25 frames a second. This has got to be Chile. Oh, actually. Southwest, so in northern hemisphere this time. It's northern hemisphere, which is very, very confusing. So that could either be, hello Pandazan, hello. How are you? I've tried it on YouTube just to see if it, works better, and it does seem to be working a little bit better than the Twitch one. So hopefully is a little bit better. For me, I've said this was weird because the sun is to the south-southwest, which would mean I'm good. Thank you for asking, I'm good. Is the stream any better from yesterday? Seems better yet. So it must just be like Twitch. I might not be able. There is lag spikes here and there. That bollard there is going to be the meta. And I'm putting my knowledge to the test quite a lot. I can't know for sure how long we've been going unless I actually go onto OBS. We've been streaming for 26 minutes. So it's going to be that bollard there for the meta. Like I say, there's random lag spikes here and there, but this seems, I know I can move. I think this could be, it's somewhere dry. Did we say, Pandazan, that I can't remember from yesterday, was if it's Northern Hemisphere, dry line America, there's kind of only one. It's going to be like Mexico in it. Like I think, because the yellow line, although Argentina in it, it's going to be like Argentina way in it. Yeah. Yeah, Argentina. I don't know why I thought Mexico. Don't know why I thought Mexico to start with. We'll be in Latin America, it's always going to be like Argentina, Chile. So maybe I'd suggest, well, it's Northern Hemisphere though. Mexico is right. It does. Like I say, you've the sun is there to the south-southwest, Northern Hemisphere. But yeah, Mexico does seem about right, doesn't it? Oh, I've got a bit of thing on my screen. Again, that could be anywhere. It could be. I doubt it's going to be Mexico City. Pandazan, does it say anywhere? I just want to check. Anywhere, if you can tip anywhere. Can you tip? Like, I just want to see if that's active. If not, then I'll still have to do a bit of work. Because I can't really see if it does. So Mexico. Can't find it. Oh, alright. Right, unless that's when I become a YouTube partner. Unless that's when I become a YouTube partner, but I do have it on my stream elements. So I might have to try and sort that out. Let's go for a little bit of a wander. Let's go for a little bit of a wander. It's flat. I'm tempted to go more towards this area here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm tempted to go more here. Like, I don't know why I'm just tempted to go more there. We'll go there and we'll see if that's correct. Oh, so it worked far off. Or more south. Mexican bollards, yeah, with the yellow, black, and white. This is Brazil, I want to say, because of the trees. Southern Hemisphere, yep, trees. You said on Twitch that it's usually around the state. Piranha. So I'll go more towards there. Welcome everyone, welcome. We know, like I say, it is Southern Hemisphere and Brazil because of them trees playing learnable meta in Latin America. Sorry for the lag spikes randomly. To be honest, it does seem a lot more better on YouTube than Twitch. There's not much lag spikes over on here on YouTube. So it's definitely Brazil. Definitely Brazil. Based on the trees. And it's definitely Brazil because par means stop in Portuguese, I think, or well, I think it's Portuguese in it. Brazil speak Portuguese. So we know it's Brazil, but I know it's Brazil because of these trees here. And like Pandazan said on Twitch, when I was streaming on Twitch, that if they see these trees, it's usually the state of Piranha. I don't want to butchering that, and I know I'm butchering that. But it's usually around there-ish. So if you're in and around the state of it, then black background. Oh yeah, the black background. But I think that was though. I also think the black background though, pandas, and was my internet, where it sometimes does, for some reason, comes up with a black screen where I can only move it. But obviously, we'll stick to, like I say, knowing what you said about the meta of obviously the now I know the chevrons on there and all are Brazilian, but we also know that the tree here is the meta for Brazil. Like you said on Twitch, it's usually around the state of Piranha, so we'll just click there. We were 211 kilometers away. Obviously there it says these distinct trees called Piranha I don't know if I'm saying that right. Parana Pines is unique to the area, but it says the southern Brazil state of Parana, Santa Catarina, Rio Grande do Sul. Again, I do apologise if I am butchering anything that I do say. We look to be, based off this poll, in Chile. We will be in Chile, or Chile, however you want to pronounce it. Now, like I say, we can go for a little bit of, or it could be Peru, but it's not going to. Oh, it could be. Could it be Peru? I haven't looked. The sun is there, southwest. So that doesn't really help me deduce whether it's Peru or Chile, because both are southern hemisphere. Both are southern hemisphere. Peruvian poles. You think the Peruvian poles? It does look more Peruvian than Chilean, or Chilean. How I pronounce it as a Englishman. It does look more Peru when you go a bit further in. Oh, Hospital Paris. You could see better when you walked out. Yeah. It does look more Peruvian than Chile, I would say. Like that. It does look more Chile, Peru than Chile. And I think there's actually a flag. I think there's actually a flag. I do apologise if you can hear something in the background. That is my mum. We'll go Peru. And because it's like kind of dry, there's not really mountains around or anything. Although I think there is mountains. I would probably go more. Is it Chile? No, it's not Chile. It's more. I've just seen something. I thought I'd seen a Chile flag, but it weren't. Let's just get to the end of this road. It does look more drier, so I'm tempted to go. I don't think it's Lima or Lima. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know in the chat. I'm tempted to go more northern, like here. I'm not going to guess yet. But like I say, it does look more Peruvian than Chilean. It does look drier. There are a few mountains in the background. I would guess more there. Yeah, I would guess more there. Or would you go more northern, or would you keep it to around there? Oh, getting a bit uncomfortable on this chair a minute. Like I say, I'd say more within. Is that snow? No, because there's no snow. I might, because there's a dry. Not too sure. It's kind of hard. I'm just gonna have a guess there. Oh, and it was closer to. Why did it come up saying 5k? I didn't even get it near it. I literally didn't even get near it, so why did the fuck it come up with 5k? Okay. Yellow lines on the road, leading me to think it's Mexico. Just by the lines. I would be wrong. It's northwest, so it's southern hemisphere, so it's not Mexico. And if I can remember what you said, Panda, you said on Twitch it could be Argentina because of the yellow lines, like distinct yellow lines and yellow chevrons. I know I've slipped. So I could think it could be. Let's just think. There's a pole meta. Oh, is there? Where's the pole? Ah, there. Well, it's southern hemisphere. It's northwest. Southern hemisphere. You say the pole is the meta. Uruguay, you said, is usually colder than Bolivia. The yellow chevrons you also said could be a factor and could possibly a meta as well. Could be Argentina. I'm not too sure on this one exactly. It's not Brazil. I wouldn't say Bolivia, because Bolivia, you said, is usually flat. Oh, right, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that's the Brazilian concrete pole in it. So it's quite flat-ish. We'll go on a little bit of a gallant, so we know it's in this region, obviously. It's quite flat-ish. It won't be the state of Prana, would it? Yeah, I was going to say it looks more Eastern type. Like, I would say more towards there-ish. Northern state. Yeah. I was thinking like around there-ish. Like, around that part of Brazil. Because it does look a bit flat type, but it's not flat, if that makes sense. There's a few hills here and there. It does look flat. It's a bit green with a bit of dry. Yeah. Oh, okay, we weren't far off. 615 kilometers away. Brazil pole. Yeah, I did forget that one because we did that one either Friday afternoon or yesterday afternoon, whenever it were, when the poles came up saying it's concrete poles common. The ladder one. View results. 17,000. Not too bad. I think we'll exit that one. We played that twice now, that map. So now last night I don't know why it went off my liked maps. Last night I added North America. I did a North America because I can't really, get but not learnable meta. Okay. Latin America map. How would you do that? Because I don't want to. Where would it be? And Abri. Can't speak. ARB. South America or Latin? I can't even think. ARB, IT. ARY, is it? There we go. I will add that. And we'll keep it as moving. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. If you've just joined, we are doing now a map without Latin America meta. This sun is kind of there, I want to say. So it's south, so it's northern hemisphere. Lines on the road are yellow, which makes me believe it's more Mexico than South America. Quite flat. Ooh. Straight off the bat, I would be putting it around here. Because it's flat, quite dry, yellow lines in the middle. The sun, I want to say, is there behind the clouds, so that's south. Yeah, I would say the sun is pretty much there. So that is south. I would say, you know. No, I mean, yeah, south. So it's northern hemisphere. It's northern hemisphere. It's definitely northern hemisphere. It's flat. There are few, I want to say, like mountains and hills. I don't know whether I would go more towards like San Diego or somewhere like that. Because I could be down here and it could be like up there. But if you think, having said that, there are just somewhere in the dry part of Mexico, I guess. Yeah. What do you mean, there or more inland Mexico? Would you say more inland Mexico or where I've got my cursor? Because I'm thinking it's quite flat, but there are still like mountain/hills. So I'm thinking, you're thinking more inland, but it could be Badger, California suburb. See, if I put it there, and it is... Do you know what? We're gonna... Because my gut instinct was there. They say don't tell you... They say don't go against your gut instinct. So I'm gonna go... around there. And to be honest, you was right. It was more mainland. So we're getting a little bit better. Oh, okay. Latin America. Oh, I've never seen this. I've never seen this car before. Where is the sun? Well, there is no sun. Is the sun around? I don't think I've seen this car in Latin America, South America-ish. Am I being really dumb? I think I'm being really dumb. Could this be the state of Parana? Apart from, did I learn any pickup trucks? No. Apart from the one with the roof bars on. Ah. Hang on. So if you're saying Panama, Costa Rica, and sometimes Ecuador, that would check out because the sun would be there. So that's it's to the south, so it's northern hemisphere. So if what you're saying is correct, you're probably more looking towards the top of Ecuador there, Panama or Costa Rica. And just cause any dilemma, Costa Rica is quite a small country, Panama is quite a big country. In terms of how big Costa Rica is, Costa Rica's there and there, Panama's from there to there, so we'll like split it in half. Let me just check how long I've been going. I've been streaming for 57 minutes, so pretty much nearly an hour. I didn't think it would have been exactly. It looks more Costa Rica, but it's quite hard to tell quite hard to tell apart from Panama. Yeah, even if it is Costa Rica, we're in that thing of there. And Panama, like I said, Panama is quite a big country in terms of size difference to Costa Rica. So if you just like split it in half, yeah, we're close enough. Like I said, just split it in half rather if I put it in Costa Rica, if I'd have put it there, and it ended up being Panama and it's down there. You know, you're a bit thing, but yeah. Oh, okay. Not learnt these polls before. So there's no car meta. The sun is to the north, southern hemisphere. Pole. I know I can move, and I am going to, obviously, the bollards of the meta. I've not seen that bollard before in any of the meta ones. There is a blue sign right up ahead. La Prefectura, La Familia. It's quite hard because La Familia is quite common in South America for La Familia. Just based off seeing that, this could be Puerto Rico. This could be Puerto Rico. could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong. It looks like 2 bollards in one, if you see what I mean. Let's go back to the start. So if we turn around, a bit of lag. So if we go a bit there. So the front has red, black, bluey colour. The Ecuadorian bollards. I've never seen that. To be honest, Ecuador has never come up. Ecuador has never come up when I've been doing the learnable meta, so that's probably why I don't know. And what did I say? It was sun's to the north, it's southern hemisphere, so it's not going to be the top end, it's not going to be northern. If we zoom in one more. If we zoom out a bit, I'll probably go more towards there-ish. Bollards aren't super common in South America, so if you see one, it's likely Ecuador, but not guaranteed, obviously. Yeah, I understand that, but like I said, the learnable meta ones we have been doing over on Twitch, and here today so far we haven't actually never had Ecuador pop up as one of the learnable metas. So like I say, I think that you think it's a good guess. Like I say, it's not. I'd put it there. 243 kilometers away. It was there. So hang on. If we zoom in a bit. Yeah. Sun looks like it's over there. No, it's not. It's behind me. Sun is to the northwest-ish. Southern hemisphere. Quite green. Quite flat. Looks kind of cold. First guess, first gut instinct was Uruguay. That's my first gut instinct of Uruguay, but it could be Bolivia or Uruguay. That's the problem. And what you said, Panda, yesterday on Twitch, when I was streaming this on Twitch and it wasn't that good, Uruguay is usually colder. So you think, you like Uruguay's guess, but it's not. For me then, I would probably say then Bolivia, because you said on Twitch Bolivia's quite flat. Ah, okay. Again, there's no meta around to even really say anything. See, I'm torn now because you've said Argentina has flat European looking fields as well. I'm torn between Bolivia and Argentina. I think at your level, Uruguay is a good guess. The only way to tell them apart is the camera generations, which you haven't learnt yet. Well, it does say 2024. It does say 2024 there. What could you... It's too cold for Bolivia. So, Argentina. And I'm going more southern because if it's colder, I go more towards there-ish. Or would you say more northern? Oh. Yeah. So, right, okay. You guys. What do you mean by that, Ethan? I'm confused. What are you on about? What do you mean by you guys? I'm confused. Sun is to northwest. Southern hemisphere. The railings. I meant your guys. Alright. Right, no worries. A meta would be that. Quite hilly. Oh shit. I'm sure I learned this meta. I'm sure I learned that meta. Let's go back to the start. It's northwest, so it is southern hemisphere. It's flat with a few hills. I'm inclined to say Argentina again. Look at the front. Let's go back. Where was the sign? There. Fin restriction. We'll learn this one. Black, white sign with a black border. 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 Flat. Do you know? I don't think it is. No, there's no indent on it. There's no indent on it. I learned this one before I did even start streaming. It's flat. It's green. We'll restart. Go back to restart. North-northwest, so it's southern hemisphere. It's 2024 camera. My brain, I have a brain fart. Bit of brain fart and bit of brain frog. Bit of brain fog. White line, if I can remember you saying in yesterday's stream, there's two options. Argentina. And I want to say Uruguay. That's the two I want to say. Argentina, Uruguay. There's no Carmeta. There's a bit of lag there, obviously, but how long I've been streaming now? Now we're on 13. Argentina and Chile. Right. So there's no indentation on the pole. Makes me think it's Argentina around about there. But I could be wrong, it could be further north. See, that's more flat. There's hardly any. I would probably go more actually towards somewhere maybe there instead. The license plate behind me. Can we go closer to it? Is there a way we can get closer? No. There's not really a way we can get closer to it, but there's two more signs. Red. Ah, there is indentations. It's Chile. For some reason, there weren't an indentation. But, yeah. 17,500 on a Latin America. What I'm going to do is just go back a minute. I will just blank out my face cam and video capture, screen capture, and that I will can people still hear me? No, maybe. I will just mute my microphone as well. I'm going to go to the toilet. So I will do that now and then go to the toilet. We are back. People still in the chat. I think what we're going to do maybe, like I say, let's have a look at my... There's 10 hours left for this. I'm hoping that him in 9th doesn't catch me up. He's on 516 and I'm on 652, so I think, what is it, 200 and something points you get, or 90 points or whatever. We are looking like we are going into gold 2 though, which is good because we, like I say, on the road to playing it against Zerka. And hopefully we can get a YouTube video out of that when we do eventually play Zerka. So hopefully we stay in 6th. Hopefully we don't drop down. Possibly we might drop down, but them two who are in 1st and 2nd have played their 20 games. TKD James has played his 20 games. Ferranta has played 13 games. VV1K, if I'm saying that right, or if it's UU1K, has played 14 games and 800. So we know we're not going to advance up. Banana Man has played 10 games, so he needs to play another 10. And he's 619. And then Gerrit has played 8 games, 615. 312. 6 games. Not looking too bad, to be honest. We are possibly going into Gold 2. And once we get into Gold 2, it will be Monday. So once we get into Gold 2, there will be a video up on the channel. Well, I say up on the channel. I will make a video when I'm in Gold 2. I don't know what to do now. We've played a few games for an hour. On GeoGuessr, but to be fair, what I'm going to do, we did the learnable meta for Latin America, and then we did the obituary Latin America, where meaning there were no metas at all. What I'm going to do, go to Southeast Asia meta, and we're going to play that for a little bit. Possibly, get better at deducing Southeast Asia. I want to say the sun is there. Yes, there was a bit of lag there. I just saw it. I want to say the sun's there, so it's north-northwest. Southern Hemisphere. The car. Again, a bit of lag. Panda, you still here? Or is it someone else? Welcome, guys, welcome. Southeast Asia. Meta, learnable meta. Oh, a bit of lag there, sorry. If you are experiencing the lag as well, which you are. Yep. Nice. We'll click from the start, restart again. Like I say, the sun for me looks to be around there. So it's north-northwest, so I'm definitely saying southern hemisphere. I'm definitely saying northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, sorry. The poles will be the meta. And because we only did, I think, a few learnable meta on Twitch yesterday of Southeast Asia, this is quite tough. I know where it is. I know exactly. Well, I don't know exactly where it is, but I know the country. It's Cambodia. Now it's just to figure out where in Cambodia, if it's north, east, south, or the west side of Cambodia. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. If you are new, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I say if you are new, be sure to give this stream a like. Nowhere. There is actually, Panda. There is actually a way to tell if it, you know. Oh, I know. No, I get what you mean. There's no way, really, way to tell if it's north, east, south, or west. But for me, it will be that pole probably. It probably will be that pole, but it's just a simple fact that when I went down this road here, that house is on stilts. So when you see the houses on stilts, that obviously is Cambodia. Again, like you say, there is actually no way to tell if it's north, east, south, or west. By the looks of it, they may be flatter. That stilts, not. What did I say? Not. What did I say then? Stilts. Houses on. I didn't say stilts, but yeah, that's the word I meant. Stilts. The houses are on stilts. Yeah. Had a bit of a brain fart then. Like I said, I can't remember what I said. Stilts. Why? If I said stilts or something else or elevated. But again, we know it's Cambodia. There's no way to tell which, if it's north, south, northeast, south, or west. You've got a bit of mountains in the background. I'm gonna say more here. More coastal with those palm trees. No idea really. Is there palm trees? Yeah, palm trees there. Coastal would be like down here, wouldn't it? Mountains would lead more west. It would, yeah. So I'll probably go actually around here then. Not my problem. Not my thing. It'll probably end up being this side, won't it? But then again, it could be, like you say, there's no way really to deter which, if it's north, east, south, or west. So I think we'll, for now, just leave it there. See, maybe see what could be done. I will click there. Yep, so we were close. 224 kilometers. Again, houses on stilts. Palm trees, Cambodia again. So we're in Cambodia again. It looks more coastal this time. It looks more warmer, sunnier. I would probably say around here this time. Like southwest. That's my kind of, yeah, where we are like, the houses are on stilts. So again, we're in Cambodia. Oh, bit of lag there. So they are on stilts again. Trying to see if there's any mountains or anything. I don't think there's any mountains, so for me... Oh, actually, is that water? No, it's a wall. It's quite flat-ish. To be honest, I would actually say more down here. Like, there-ish. I wouldn't go like all the way towards the ocean and that. But have I noticed it's shit camp? I mean, the only thing that I really think is that big fuck off blur. But I've noticed that it's not even on stilts, is it? It's not even on stilts. It's not, I've just waffled. I've just waffled and I don't think it's Cambodia. But I already know it's Cambodia. Oh, okay. But it doesn't look like the houses are on stilts though. Because that's not... I think that's just keeping the roof up there. That's brick. See, it's hard to tell, but then you look at this one. That looks like it's on stilts. That house isn't. And then you look at that one. That house is on stilts. That one is. That one is. So it is Cambodia. So is that the thing to look out for as well? Stilts and the big blur shit cam. I mean, we'll guess houses on stilts. 40 kilometers away, so it weren't that far. In Cambodia, wooden houses are in stilts, very common. Okay. Based off that red and white, and then bollards there, we are in Indonesia. So it's sun. Where's the sun? That's the thing. The sun. Let's just move forward. So the sun's there. If we restart. So the sun's there, so it's southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. So it's definitely Indonesia. And it's hard to differ where. Important to recognise ship cam because in Asia it's most common in India, Nepal and Cambodia. Right, okay. Fair enough. I'm glad that at least, like I say, one of my fans actually, you know, really helps in terms of when I do streams. Can I ask Panda, Zan, streaming on YouTube, do you think it's a lot better than streaming on Twitch? Is there less lag spikes? Like, would you say there's less lag spikes? We have been streaming for an hour and 37 minutes. Yeah, for sure. I thought it would. Like, especially, like I said, I don't think Twitch and OBS for MacBooks really thing. But I did read up last night because I'm on a MacBook and the MacBook M2 chip starts like lagging if my laptop gets too hot, so I might have to invest in a cooling mat from Amazon. So we know it's Indonesia because of them two, and to differ where in Indonesia it is. I don't know exactly where in Indonesia, what island of Indonesia it is. So yesterday you said for this Malaysia here, Indonesia, Malaysia. Indonesia could be and Malaysia and Indonesia, Malaysia. Like I said, there's no way to really know what part of Indonesia you're in, what island it is. So we know it's Indonesia. It could be Sumatra or East Kalimantan. Where's Sumatra? Where is it? Kalimantan. There we go. So you think Sumatra? Where's Kalimantan? Is Kalimantan the same island? Or is it a different island? Because Sumatra is there. Oh, there, Kalimantan, there. I think, like I say, we know it's Indonesia based off, that looks like the Indonesian flag, and we know that's the meta of that. Sumatra is the big island to the west, yeah. Yeah, I've seen the northern Sumatra. West, south. I think what we I don't really, what I don't want to do is just shove it there, in between both of them. I want to have a hunch, like a, you know, a stomach guess, like you think it's Sumatra or East Kalimantan. I would go east, but could also be Sumatra. See, what I'll do, I'll go there. 50 kilometers away. See, we're at in the Indonesia, the red-white pole paint, many of steel poles in Indonesia painted black and often feature an Indonesian flag on the colours and red and white. But like we always say, it's hard to deter which exactly where you are in Indonesia, what island it is of Indonesia. Oh, okay. I want to say the sun is kind of there, based off. Is it? Oh no, based off the trees on the floor. Kind of looks there, around there. Kind of looks around there, so it's going to be Southern Hemisphere. So it's going to be this bollard or that signpost. Oh, bit of lag. Just go a bit further that way to see what's a bit of lag again. Oh, okay. Ban how? Not even gonna pronounce that word. Flu. The sun is there, so it's northwest, northwest, so it's Southern Hemisphere. Again, it's going to be if it's Southern Hemisphere no, it's not going to be Indonesia, is it? Does Papua New Guinea have car? I think for you, if you want to learn any meta for recognising Indonesia, tile roofs are most common on the island of Java. Alright, fair enough. I think what I'll do is I'll once we've done this guess and then the next guess, I think that I'll have a look at that and see about putting that in my liked maps. Look at the language. Again, I'm not really good on language. I've never travelled. I've never ever travelled. It can't be Thailand, can it? Because that would mean that the sun's wrong. Because that's northwest, Southern Hemisphere. It's Thai language. I mean, it does make sense being Thai language, but so that's in the wrong place then, because that says northwest, so that's Southern Hemisphere. So that's bullshit, because that's Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, it does. Yeah. The sun is often unreliable close to the equator. Yeah, it does, and it really annoys me knowing you could look at that for a reference. Well, we'll press restart and we'll go back to where we were. So it's the sun should be around about there. It's northwest. So again, it should be fucking southern hemisphere. So that's annoying for me. I'm more tempted to go around there. Maybe even there. I think what I'll do as well, we're at an hour and 46 minutes live. For what I'll do, I think once I've guessed this one and guessed the other one, I will put what you said more central. Okay, I'll go about there. What I'll go and I'll do the recognizing Indonesia for rooftop meta. Excuse me. And also language quiz. So we'll go there. 277. Signposts in Thailand are usually square and bulky in shape, usually white, and often have a bottom painted black. No, in Southeast Asia, in Southeast Asia, the design is unique to Thailand. Right, so if it's white with a black base and it's square and bulky in shape, it's Thailand. Straight off the bat, I think this could be Bangladesh. India, Bangladesh. Nepal, somewhere like that. We know that's going to be the meta. And that pole there is going to be the meta, but just by looking at that type of language, I have guessed, because I watched the Sidemen on more Sidemen do GeoGuessr, and usually I've seen that like top of India, Bangladesh, Nepal way. So could be Bhutan. So anything like that type of language, and if I'm gonna guess, I always like put it in like West Bengal, close to Bangladesh, Nepal and Bhutan. Madfoot29, welcome. Thailand, we definitely need to do a language map. Cambodia, even actually Cambodia drive right and Thailand drive left. This is Cambodia. Am I being an idiot? Am I being a pure idiot? I definitely do need to do a language map. I definitely need to do a language map. Oh, a lag. See, that looks Hindi. I'll restart. But this, again, like you say, could be Thailand. But for me, I don't know. Panda, what would you say I'm wrong in thinking that's Hindi or like Nepal, India, Bangladesh way? Welcome everyone, welcome. Because I for some reason think, I know in Thailand they are religious and they do have a lot of these like temples. If you see the word Angkor anywhere, it's Cambodia. Wow. I would have honestly thought that language would have been like India, Nepal, Bangladesh, but do you know what? What we'll do, once we've obviously guessed this, I'll look up language maps. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. I am very hungry. It is Sunday, so we have what we call a Sunday roast in the UK. That's not their language, but I can see it looks similar in the way the scribbles look. Yeah, I could understand that, but fair enough. Fair enough. Cambodia. Yeah. Now seeing it. Yeah, language. Yeah. But think again, I would have been able to get it. Okay, didn't want to go that way. I would have been able to get it, I think, if there was houses on stilts. But we'll go. You said mountains usually are on the west. I'll go towards here. So we were 168 kilometers away. It was more central, like west way. Well, west way. 19,401. So what we'll do is go back. Language. Which one would you say to go for, Panda? Which one would you say? Asia language. I'll let you think. Well, I'll let you guess, but not guess. Say which one. Like I say, we'll these maps all have too many locations. Would you say Asia language? The Asia language one. I think that's where I get more stuck on if I'm doing Asia metas. We know Russia's like Asia, kind of Europe. It's Europe, Asia, if that makes sense. Madfoot 29, are you still here? Yeah. Oh, that's too many locations. What would you say? I've scrolled down a bit more. Try lots of languages. Where is it? That one. This one. Is this the one that you say? I'll let you say yes or no. And then if it's the one, then I'll add it to my liked, and then I will go have something to eat and then come back on. Oh, never mind, that's bad. Okay. Hang on. Learnable languages. Right, let's spell languages. India, learnable meta script language, India. We've got them. This one. Would that one work? Basic metas, bollard languages, cards and flags. Madfoot, was this the one that you were on about? Be sure to drop a subscribe. Madfoot for more streams and videos coming on the channel soon. Got 2 already in private. You could do that. Okay. What I'll do is I'll put that one in the favourites, in my liked maps. Once I've had something to eat, I will come back on and stream again, get better at doing this, and then, like I say, we'll try this one once I come back. This map is made for GeoGuessr beginners. Locations were handpicked and include different basic metas such as follow cards, languages, bollards, flags, domains, low cams, poor cams, interesting car plates, stop signs, riffs, snow poles, street names. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we'll do this one when we come back from having something to eat. But yeah, in the grand scheme of knowing different types of places, different places, I know I'm getting better, because as I've said, we are 6th in Gold 3. Hopefully in another 9 hours we will find out if we are in Gold 2. That will become a video on the channel when and if we do get into Gold 2. So let's say it's 9 hours, 3 o'clock, 9 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 12 o'clock at night, so usually that ends at 12 o'clock at night. So it'll be Monday morning when that ends, obviously. So we will know by 12 o'clock midnight if we have progressed into Gold 2. I always want to do, if I get into Gold 2, like I did into Gold 3, I always want to, like, possibly get into Gold 3, like I did in Gold 3, get into Gold 3, play in Gold 3, play all my games, make sure I stay in Gold 3, you know, just to get used to playing in Gold 3, how difficult Gold 3 is, and that. So in Gold 2, when we get into Gold 2, I'll do the exact same, where I will be playing my games, then basically trying to stay in Gold 2, and then carry on in Gold 2 for a few weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, then try and get into Gold 1, and then play against Circa, because I'm sure he got into, what was it, it's NPZ is Master Division, so he got into Master Division, then got demoted to Gold 1, so that's why I would want to try and get my 20 games in when I get into Gold 2, play my 20 games, make sure I stay in Gold 2 for at least 2 to 3 weeks, get used to how hard it is in Gold 2, progress up the table, try and get into Gold 1, do the exact same in Gold 1, stay in Gold 1 for a bit, then try and push for getting into Master Division. So if I can get into Master Division, then I get an MPZ, which is obviously, if you know, you know, it's no move, no pan, no zoom. So you can't move, you cannot pan, which means you can't, like, do that with the camera, and no zoom, so you can't zoom. But yeah, we have been live for 2 hours 3 minutes, so call it 2 hours and 5 minutes. Like I said, I am hungry, so I am going to go and have something to eat. I will be back after I've had something to eat and all of that good stuff. Yeah, thank you for joining the live stream. If you are new and catching up on the stream, I know it's a 2-hour stream, no one hardly watches the streams back as a video, but yeah, if you do, please do subscribe. If you are new, smash the like button on this live stream, and yeah, all that good stuff. I will see you when I have, like I say, had something to eat. We might do the learning language bit when we come back, and then probably I've got can't think of the game, Shell Shock Live, so I'm play a bit of Shell Shock Live, live streaming Shell Shock Live. So yep, I will see you after I've had something to eat, and we will try the languages, cars, all that type of stuff. But yeah, hope you've all enjoyed my live stream for the first time in years. I will, like I say, see you when I see you in the next stream, which will be probably in about an hour and a half. So yeah, we will carry on with doing a bit more GeoGuessr and then a few other things. So yeah, I'll hopefully get better at deducing a lot more things in different countries and that. But yeah, we will end by saying we are going to be getting a bit more consistency on my channel, hopefully trying to do a bit more live streams and all that good stuff. But yep, I will see you in the stream in about an hour and a half.